Hi friends, this is Leonard. Welcome back to my channel. This is going to be a little different video than I normally shoot. As you probably noticed, if you found one of my videos, I'm trying to build a YouTube channel. And the first step of building a YouTube channel is putting out quality videos. So I've been trying to make as good a quality videos as I can. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying the videos. The second step though is getting yourself found. And one way that I've seen online that people have done is they'll send out kind of packages to YouTubers with a decent sized audience and say, hey, you know, open this on your channel. So I'm going to try that today. I picked out Paper and Moose. If you guys have checked out her channel, she's pretty good. I actually saw her have a video recently talking about how she's kind of snowed in and can't do much picking. So I thought, hey, what better time than send her a care package with stickers all over it saying open on a video, and maybe I'll luck out and she'll open it on a video. And and at that point she can, maybe she'll tell people to come watch our videos. So I'm going to kind of show you what I'll throw in the care package here today. And hopefully that's something that she likes. And her channel is really about ephemera. I like ephemera. The problem I have with it is it's one of those things where it's cool to buy, it's cool to have, but when you go in spending the time to list it, it just takes a lot longer. And there's good money in it. Don't get me wrong. There's great money in it. It's just one of those, an item on Amazon, you could scan it, list it, and put it into the package. I just find ephemera, a lot of times I buy it and it sits there on the shelf for a good while until I get around to listing it. So that's my biggest problem with ephemera. So I have some stuff that's kind of been sitting on the shelf. I figured, hey, why not send it out to her, let her have fun with it, and hopefully it gets my channel a mention. So a couple things, we'll kind of start piling it all into the box here. So the first thing, which is probably the coolest thing that I have here, is this church sign. So it's very odd. It came from, it looks like from the 90s. I don't know if they remodeled the church in the 90s or what, but it has a plaque on here from the 90s. But it's on this wood plank. And then there's two old nails. I assume the nails, since the plaque says from 1791 to 1991, I assume the nails are from the original church back in 1791, but I could be wrong. But it's, and I know I'm going to mispronounce it, Boehm's Chapel. It's pretty cool, especially for people who like antique type of stuff. This is one of those kind of interesting things that you don't see every day. So we're going to put that in the bottom of the, in the box here. Then the other thing I have is this kind of cool chapel. It's Our Savior's Lutheran Church in Kansas. This RR Creations, they would make, and I know I've seen several of these before, they make these little churches and they were selling them little local churches, but they would sell it around, just kind of different cool churches. So something else that's kind of cool, vintage, and people who like that type of stuff are going to enjoy it. So hopefully she enjoys it. All right, the next thing. This is kind of big, so we'll see about unfolding it without ripping it, is a 90s camel poster. So again, another piece of paper that's kind of vintage, old, something that maybe they would like. And I think people who sell that type of stuff can have an audience for it. It's just really putting it out in front of them. Now the main part of what I'm sending her is I have all these basically pamphlets from the 70s and 80s from travel. So people, so I bought this at a estate sale a few years ago, and it's been sitting on the shelf. I know it's worth some good money. I just haven't had a chance to get it out. So I thought, hey, why not ship it to somebody who can actually probably move it and get rid of it. But again, what these are is they're like the travel pamphlets that you get free or when you go to the different cities, and they're from all over the world. Like the one here I'm holding is Stockholm, and it's for some famous tower there. So probably when I know back in the day you used to see them at the entrance of the hotels, here in the U.S., and they'd have the whole little stand, and you go pick out the cool sites that you want to go to see. Or when you go to the sites, you'd usually see them there too. So all these travel pamphlets, and they're from all over the world. Welcome to Denmark. Let's see here. Amsterdam Airport. Australia. Whitsunday Village, 1973. Mexico. Here's Italy. Just all over the world. So really just a good selection of different books and pamphlets. Sydney, Australia. So different things. I know people collect this type of stuff, especially now that people can't travel. It's one of those things that I'm sure if you take the time to individually list it and put it out there, I'm sure you'd be able to sell it. It's just, I don't have the time, so I figured pass it on to someone else and see how it goes from there. But here's another one. Look at this, a whole Hilton book from their hotels. A couple different Hilton Horizons, and it's kind of interesting because they're from, this one feels like it's 80s, and so you see all the 80s different stuff that's in it. So again, pretty cool. I'm gonna put it all into the box, and then we're gonna put in, I have these vintage looking Disney cards that we were using when we were selling on Poshmark. So I still have some of these left, so I was gonna have my wife write it since her handwriting is a million times better than mine, but kind of just putting in there, hey, just a nice little note, and check out my channel. So some kind of interesting stuff that people might enjoy seeing, but yeah, send it off, see how it goes, and I'll let you guys know how it works. Well, thank you for watching. Have an awesome day, and I appreciate your time.